Okay. You sure? Okay. Good morning. It's Wednesday the 15th. We're doing a Cadillac. This is the 10 o'clock class. Come join us. Great. All right, everybody. Some of you know me.
How about do an introduction of this whole class? Because Mark...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not to worry. Okay, so some of you know me. I've just been here for a brief time, so those that don't, you haven't missed much. So that's good. My name's Lisa. I'll be your instructor for today. The first thing for anything that's new in our studio is to understand that safety is a shared responsibility. If you take care of yourself, you can come back again. If you don't, it might be a while, so take care of yourself. If you're a good role model for others, they'll do the same, and then collectively we'll elevate ourselves, and it will be ingrained in us. And then you can take it outward and share it with other people. I say that because the person who taught me that was a cat ski guide, and that was the first thing he shared with us, and we thought, oh, come on now. And then we needed it, so it worked out really well for everyone. So it's not my idea, it's a universal concept. Turn yourself around, face the mirrors. Place your hands at shoulder level on the side bars, the upright bars. Take your feet either close to the Cadillac or slightly away, and allow yourself a breath in while we're standing upright, and an exhale, lean back, round back, stretch back. Inhale, come upright, retract the shoulders, look forward. Excellent. We're going to repeat that again. Inhale, exhale, stretch back. Inhale, come up, exhale. Breathing in. Exhale, stretch back, stay back. Bend your right knee, push your left hip to the side. Bend your left knee, put your right hip to the other side. Sashay back and forth here, breathing in, breathing out. Stretch your body, invite your navel in. Straighten both legs once you have 3 sets. Inhale, bring yourself forward, exhale. If your hand grip is good, keep that in mind. You have grippies near you in case they start to slide, lotion, things like that. Place your hands now down more towards your hips. Inhale, pull yourself forward, but lean back at the same time, extending your chest. Exhale, come back upright, leading with your chin. Inhale, hinge back, let your chest open, keep a long neck. Exhale, come forward. Think about a Pez candy dispenser, don't be one. Inhale, open your chest up, lengthening your head back. Exhale, come forward. Good. One more time. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, push the chest forward, lean back. Exhale, come forward. Now walk yourself backwards. Keep your hands where they are. Make it so that you have to hinge at your hip. Kimber, I'm not sure how that will work out for you. You may come to the wall, and if you do, place your hands on the Cadillac pads. We'll get the same sensation. So you have this nice stretch back in your body. Maybe you're a right angle. Lift your tailbone up towards the back of your head and look up. And then exhale when you're ready. Bring your nose towards your navel and pull your tailbone towards your nose. You're rounding. Then inhale, look up. You're suppling your spine. We're just warming up, and then we're exhaling, moving the spinal column using the tailbone and nose. 2 more times. Right, keep your chest low, keep your body low. Excellent, round. Breathe. 1 more time, extend the heart forward, inhale. Exhale, round back. Enjoy that stretch. Maybe lean a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, so you can get a little side body stretch. As you're ready, keep your head low. Walk heel-toe forward, eyes on your navel. Once you get as close to the Cadillac as you possibly can, there's a bar over your head. I'd like you to be able to roll up, avoiding the bar, bringing yourself to an upright position. Head comes up last. Right, and that's just all of us managing the equipment. Nicely done. Release your hands. We'll come now onto the Cadillac. You're going to be facing me with your feet towards me. If you can, take that half foam roller and put it underneath your Cadillac. I'm going to teach you the core 4. Some of you did this yesterday. Some of you have done it on other days. We're going to go through it because it's become second nature. It'll be easy for us to do. Lying on your back, bend your knees, put your feet flat, hip width apart. Yeah, I can stay on there. Thanks for that question. Now, the closer your heels are to you, maybe you won't get as much as you want. So do play with that. You can keep them close, maybe medium or far away. It all depends on your body. We're going to do a bridge first so that you can set up this properly. Breathe in through your nose. When you're going to ready to exhale, lift your hips up. Now stay up there and breathe in through your nose again. When you're ready, exhale, lower your hips. That's the basic move. Breathing in again. On your next exhale, lift your hips up. See if you can time the breathing. Once you're up, breathe in, and then exhale and lower. Great, so you heard my emphasis, breathing. Breathe in before you move. Exhale, lift yourself up. Stay up there, tighten your waist. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. We've done enough that you've got the breathing. There's 10 total. On the next exhale, lift up. Pull your ribs behind you so you are sentinel straight in your spine. Inhale, hinge at your hips and lower down with that same straight spine. That's an interesting thought. Play with that. On the exhale, lift up. Pause. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, reach your knees over your toes. Things to play with. Breathing in, expand the lungs. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, expand the lungs. Exhale, lower the hips. I'm going to suggest we have 3 left. Inhale, don't move. Exhale, lift up. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other, but don't move your knees. Lower down on an exhale. Lengthen your spine as you go. 2 more. Great work, everyone. Exhale, lift. Tightening your transverse abdominis. Breathe in, expand your lungs. Exhale, keep that TA tight and lower down. One more time. Breathing in. Exhale, action. Inhale, pause, tighten, connect. Exhale, action, lower. Sashay your knees left and right, allowing your back to unpack itself a little bit. Beautiful. Excellent. Stacking your legs back up to this position where you have bent knee, flat feet, that's a baseline. Now, if you need a challenge for today, you would go into tabletop. You can choose and change at any time. We'll be doing 10 sets again for what's called chest lift. Interlace your fingers, put them behind your head. Now, take a mind kind of test. Does your head right now feel as if it's 10 pounds? Now, if you feel pretty intelligent, and that is true, add 2 more pounds, because that's the average, which is 12. Okay, now I need that weight to stay in your hands. Let your elbows come up slightly off the mat. There's your hammock. Now pull your shoulders down your back and keep them there. Here's a little idea. I want your head to stay in your hands. You're going to lift your chest. That's why it's called chest lift. Breathe in here, prepare. Action, exhale, lift your chest. Let your head come along for the ride. Inhale, stay lifted. Beautiful, Kimbra. Inhale, pause. Exhale, elongate your body down back to the mat. That was just one. Can you believe that? Breathe in. Don't move. Exhale, lift up. Stay lifted. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Excellent job, Lainey, trying to practice what it feels like to have 12 pounds. Breathe in. Exhale, lift up. This is a huge upper ab exercise. Your chest is off the mat. Stay lifted. When you're ready, exhale, lower down. Mark, I'm going to come over and do some modifiers while I talk. Breathe in. Exhale, lift your chest. Bring your chest up. There you go. Inhale, stay lifted, plenty strong. Exhale, now lower down. So you've got the idea. Now let the head follow the chest. So the chest goes first. On the exhale, lift up. Sorry if I'm out of sequence. Nice work, Mimi. Inhale, pause. Exhale, lower. To me, this is about 6. Breathing in. Lift into action. If you have the mind space, your pelvis is long and strong. Inhale, pause. Exhale, articulate down. Find length. Repeating, here goes our third to last one. Lifting up on the exhale, pausing, staying lifted. Upper abs shudder. Breathe in, lengthen down. If you haven't had an upper ab shudder, you know for sure you've been lifting your head first. I guarantee it. Inhale, 2 more. Can the head hang in the hands? The chest lifts up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Play. Explore, descend, relax, wiggle it out, adjust your outfit, and just get your brain. Right, we do 10 sets. I'm hoping one of them's perfect. The rest are for fun. Always explore. There's never a wrong way unless it's painful, and that's where safety is a shared responsibility. You back out, do less, honor yourself. Bending your knees into your chest. We're going to do a twist in the torso. There's a lot of names for this. I call it tabletop torso. So here's your tabletop position. Your arms are down beside you. Your head is on the mat. Is anybody's neck needing a relaxed moment after this exercise? This is your chance. Your shoulders are dropped down your back and squeezed together. Press your upper arm into the mat. Turn your palms up. That way you can't leverage everything. Squeeze your legs together. And now, Cindy, you're going to help me out here. You're going to start down at Kimbra, and I'm going to start down here. And we're going to do what's called the toddler test. There's a 2-year-old in the room, and she's going to try to separate your heels. If your heels separate, you know for sure that your inner thighs and pelvic floor are not helping you out right now. So I'll test. Nice. Bonnie nailed it on the first one. She thinks she's been goofing around. I don't think so. I'm going to check Mimi. Oh, right, Mimi. No, yeah. And that's going to come from right in here. You want to do it there, don't. Do it here. There you go. I'm coming for you, Lainey. Good patience, everyone. What I'm trying to do is get you out of your hip flexors. Yeah, a little more, so super steady. Yes, now you're like Bonnie. Right, something to think about. This is a truth I want you to own. Upper abs down. Now that we've had our testing, nicely done. Have we gotten to Mark? Good, you check them out. Stay with me on the instructions. It'll all work out. With your right hip, inhale, lift it to the ceiling. Rotate your torso towards the front door. Exhale, pull your torso back. Put your knees back to tabletop and own it. Inhale, lift your left hip up and across to the mirror on your right. Exhale, pull your torso back to tabletop. Inhale, lift the right hip, go over. Don't go so far that your neck presses down. Exhale, come home. Inhale to your right, lifting the hip. Keep your head down, keep your shoulders on the mat. Exhale, pull your torso home. Right. Inhale, there's a toddler in the room. Squeeze your heels together. Exhale, pull your navel back. This is our third set, over side B. Go towards the mirror. Excellent. And pull back, breathing fully. Beautiful. Squeezing the legs together. Inhale, lift the hip to the ceiling. Rotate the torso. On your way home, pull the navel first and then the hip. Very nice, Lainey. Inhale, lift the left hip up. Squeeze the legs together. Exhale, pull the navel, then the hip home. Inhale, rotate towards the front. Exhale, pull back. Use your waist, not your neck. Inhale, twist. Exhale, return. Good. Keep going. Beautiful movement. Now pull here first, Mark. Pull back, everyone, to center. Good. Inhale over to the back room. Pull here first, Mark. Home. Right. Inhale over to the front door. We need 10 sets. I bet we're on 7. Anyone know? Exhale, home. You have 3 more sets. Everyone's going at their own tempo. All say cues. Toddler in the room. Squeeze your heels together. Shoulders and head remain on the mat. Use your torso.
Relax those shoulders.
Beautiful. Inhale, twist, lift. Exhale, ribs, navel, hip, home. Inhale, hip up first and over. Exhale, rib, navel, hip, home. Beautiful. One more set after this side. Think length, reach your tailbone. Inhale over to the front door, easy shoulders and neck. Home. One more side to even it out if you're not there. Exhale, home. Now draw your knees in just a little bit more. Lift your chest up, grab your ankles, pull yourself in, make yourself a nice ball. Breathe in here, stretch out your back. Exhale, pull in deeper. Now slowly release your feet to the floor, lengthen your legs out, reach your arms overhead, and relax. Excellent. So that's the second exercise of the core 4. We did a bridge and a chest lift. This is the third, the torso twist. So now we're going to do a chest lift from side to side. I am going to have you lift your chest plate at center, and I need you to lift it towards the center of your knee. Now, your elbows and eyes would like more of a roller coaster ride, so they're going to want to move and go across your knee. I want you to resist that. In the second to last hour, I discussed being a thoroughbred. I want you to throttle your thoroughbred back. We're not at the finish line yet. We haven't rounded the last corner. When you're ready, bend your knees, put your feet flat. You can choose this setup. Legs are together, heels are touching. You can squeeze everything together. If that's not good enough for you, you could go hip width apart. No tabletop on this one. Interlace your hands, find the comfortable interlace, and then switch it to the awkward one. This creates neural plasticity, and your mind thinks something's happening, and it gets more interested in us.
Say it again, and I'll catch it.
Yeah. When you stack your hands your normal way, switch it to the uncomfortable one. That brings out neural plasticity because your mind wonders what is going on. It cannot see outside your head. You have eyes, so you think it can see, but it cannot. It can feel, though. And we're all about feeling. So here we are. Did that make sense for everyone? Okay, so we're going to do that same chest lift twist, but the chest is going to come up and it's going to stay up. Where to, we wonder? Off the shoulder blades. Does the neck do it? No, because it still has the head attached and the head weighs 12 pounds. Good luck. Okay, here we go. When you're ready, stabilize your lower body. Breathe in. On the exhale, lift your chest up, let your head follow. Stay lifted, inhale again. Exhale, bring the center of your chest over to the center of your right knee. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale over to the center of the left knee with the center of your chest plate. Inhale, back to center. You've got the move. Keep your feet down, Kimber. Good idea. Exhale, lift it up and over to the knee. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale to the other knee. So we're going to do 10 sets. I'm going to suggest some things based on what I'm seeing. Never lower down. Only lift up or up. I know. Then as you continue at your own tempo, exhaling to the center of the knee, remember it's your chest plate moving, your elbows and head do not. Yes, Mimi. Inhaling, exhaling. Yeah, work with your mind. Find out if you're feeling what I'm saying. Lifting the center of the chest plate to the center of the knee. Yes, and now stay lifted and never lower. Good. Let's say you had 3 sets and I had a string on your chest. Come up to here, then to the center, and then to here. Did you watch those legs? Watch your legs. Yeah. Come back to center. Only come up to here. This way. My way. To me. Oh, here we are. Now to center. And then, oh, no, over here. Yes, up. Higher. Yes. Now don't go down. Keep doing that. 2 more sets. Yes, right, great directions. Right, let's say we had 1 more set. You're still breathing, you're still alive. Come back to center, lower yourself down with care and kindness, and relax. Right, what a crazy exercise. Now, it's natural your head and neck may get tired. That's why we want you to rest your head in your hands. If your head truly is heavy, your hands will cue your armpits to work. If your armpits work, then we can pull them down. If we pull them down, then we engage our upper abs. That exercise is all about this upper ab control. Okay? Not too mean? Everybody's jaws okay? All right, have a seat up when you're ready. Let's use the rollback bars. Placing your feet flat on the uprights. The rollback bars in here are also called breathing bars, if that's a familiar term. You want some straight legs but not locked knees. Mark did a very good example. Our butt cheeks can't move anywhere, so you got to go underneath them and kind of pull them out. Get them out from underneath you so you can feel your sit bone. Yep. Yeah, and it's totally normal, and it has to be done. When I go to a restaurant, as long as somebody really awesome isn't looking at me, I just scoop away and sit. Okay?
Or if somebody else is looking, you should scoop.
You think so? Oh, honey, my husband. He's used to it. Okay, so do remember that. And why is that? If you're sitting on your sit bones, your tailbone dangles, and now your spinal column actually has potential to work for you. If you're rolled back, even in the slightest, in these positions, then your pelvis is going to lock out in your SI joint. Gravity forces that, right? So now I'm forcing you to lift up. We talk about diamonds and hearts. So right in your pelvic floor, we want to lift that area up. Well, how do you do that? Press your feet into the bar. Without moving your thighs, squeeze your legs together. The bar is there for you to hang on in this moment as we build up. So if you want to hold on to it, do, and you can hang in the upper body. Now, in your back body, right here on that V, which is the base of a diamond, I want you to lift that up almost to the point where you feel your tailbone reaching back. Okay, so we should be around your waist. In the front of your waist, who knew you had to do all this? This is still all Pilates. Tie the front of your waistline together. Excellent. Now that you're here in this nice tall position and sitting tall, lift your shoulders up to your ears, pull them behind you, and draw them down your back. Great. Keep straight arms, long neck, lovely neck. Lift your chin. With this position, gently with straight wrists, press the bar down a small amount and lift your chest up a large amount. Then keep the chest lifted and let the arms release. There, that's your first rep. Now you're going to repeat that. Press the arms down a small amount, lift the chest up a large amount. Keep the chest lifted and release. One more. Press the bar down, lift the chest, release the bar, keep the chest lifted. Now do your best to show me your worst posture. Drop your chin into your chest and hang in your body and let the bar support you for a moment. If you give your body the delicious respect of having sloppy posture, it's more likely to sit upright when you ask it to. Never deny that potential so you can see your worst and your best. Press your feet into the bar. Maybe your butt cheeks slipped. Reset them if you need to. Arms go up. If you feel too narrow or crowded, put your hands on the outsides. Excellent. We've got the same position. Same setup. Press the bar a little bit. Lift the chest a lot a bit. Now let's move. Don't change anything, but start to roll your pelvis backwards. As it goes, the bar can follow you, but don't pull on the bar. Roll your back down, low back down. Keep your arms pressed down. Pushing your feet away. Now get to your bra line, your mid-back line. Slowly rolling down, pressing the bar if you can. Good job, Mimi. You let me know if a modifier is appropriate for you. Once you're ready and you get your head all the way down, pause there for a moment and push through your heels. Soften the knees, the inner thighs are squeezed, the legs don't move. Pressing the bar down gently a little bit, lift your head up and over your chest. Roll yourself forward as if your head will go through the window of your arms. Your arms remain straight. Bring your head forward of your hips as if it's going to touch your knees. Excellent. Now stay there for a moment and push the bar forward and hang. Get some stretches. Start at your feet, line them up, come through your inner thighs, squeeze them, go through your pelvic floor, lift yourself up, retracting your shoulders. Boom, all one move. No questions, Bonnie. It's a lot to hear. You should see me in the last hour. It was hilarious. It was fun though, right? Yeah. So we're going to press a small bit, lift a lot of a bit, roll the hips back, keep the arms pressed down, keep the chest open. See if you can roll your spine, not your shoulders. Find your way down to the floor. If your glutes are off, turn them on. They never get to rest. Stay here with this cue, with your elbows coming right into your side. Pull the bar to you, grazing your rib cage, and then gently release it. Right. Again, pull it to you. As you pull the bar to you, pull your abs behind you. Gently release it. Great. One more time. As you pull towards you, pull your abs together and into you, and then gently release it. Take your time. Press the bar down a little bit. Lift your head up and over the bar with straight arms. Now see if you can find yourself rising above the bar. Yes, straight arms. You're trying to get up and over the bar. Then round forward. Let your arms reach forward. Find that stretch in your spine. Articulate, pressing the bar down. Sit up. Take your right hand and put it on the center of the bar. Take your left hand and wrap it around your waist. Okay, so let's practice. This is a one-arm press down 3 times. Press down, but lift your chest up. Now, do you feel square? Are you twisting? Anything changing? Try not to. And then release it gently. Then repeat that again. Press down. Stay lifted. Right, and then release. One more time. We're pressing the arm down, checking that arm. Down, leave it there. Roll backwards equally. Right onto the mat. Keep the arm pressed down. Yes, Kathy, you're so right. Push through your heels. Nice mark. Push through your heels. Once you're down, reach that arm that's wrapped around your waist out to the side. Then bring it up overhead by your ear. If you have the range here, pushing into your feet, now reach across to the opposite side of the Cadillac. Stay on the mat. Then return the way you came. Sweep back to the original side, out to the side, down and around your waist. Square yourself out. Lift yourself up and over, rolling forward equally and evenly, one-armed. Round forward as you end up in the position. Articulate and sit tall with a retracted arm. Switch hands. Make sense? Everybody good? For me, sometimes my hands start to get slick. That's what your pads are for. You put them on the bar. If at any point your hands feel like they're going to lose control of that bar, so long as it's not coming to your face, you can release it. It's not ideal. It's not safe, but if you need to, you can release it. Okay, so here we are. One arm in center, retracting that shoulder, feeling square. Wrap the other hand around the waist. It tells you where you are in space. Press the arm down just a little bit. Lift yourself up a whole bunch of bits. Then let it release. So we're just prepping. 2, press and lift. Stay lifted and release. One more time. Great smiles on the faces. Now we're going to stay in this position. Stay equal. Feet are anchored. Roll your pelvis. Stay equal. Left and right side of your back goes down at the same time. Yeah, you're just checking how square are we. Now once you're down, extend the right arm out to the side, up by your ear, thumb down. If that works, great. If you want more, reach further and go across the Cadillac. Yeah, and you're stretching your rib cage, all sorts of variations. Then bring your arm back the way it came, out to the side, back around the waist, but before you lift up, pull your abs squarely onto the mat. Place your hand around your waist, press it down, slowly roll yourself up as equally as you can. Come forward of your hips, head towards your knees, all the way rounded. Pressing the bar down, articulate and sit up. Excellent. Everybody good? I have one more repetition in this. Do we have it in us? Okay. Great. All good? Okay. Any lotion issues? There's your pads. So let's switch back to the original side. Right hand on. Wrapping the waist. Press those feet into the bars. It's going to matter. Lift that kit. Lift yourself up. Don't stop lifting until you go to bed tonight. That's the only time you're allowed to not use Pilates. I can say for 26 years, that's my truth. Come join me. Okay, so now we don't need to prep because we've been there. Press down, roll down. Nothing's changed, right? Once you're all the way down, stay square. Reach the arm out to the side once again. Reach it up and overhead. And now if you can, get to the opposite edge of the Cadillac. If you get that far, put your pinky finger on the edge of it. Yes, now that you have that, pull into your stomach. Stay there, stay with me. This is going to take a lot of right arm strength. Take your left foot and put it all the way over, matching your right foot. Right, so you're in a half moon position. Any arm or shoulder issues, you do the range to get your side body to open up. Feel that stretch, breathe in. Then return the foot back to what you think is square. That's why those bars matter. And then return the arm out to the side, keeping yourself anchored. Wrap it around your waist snugly. Keep your right shoulder retracted as you now roll forward equally. Both sides of your spine off the mat, same time frame. Navel in and up, body forward, stretching, articulate to tall. Switch hands. Beautiful flow. Remember, arm presses down. We're lifted until we go to bed. Press it down, roll it back. Try to keep one hand wrapped around the waist. It gives you a lot of information that's tactile. Inner thighs are active, feet are on the bar. Reach the arm out to the side once you're down. Lengthen it up by your ear, thumb down. If you can, reach it across the Cadillac and now put the pinky finger onto the Cadillac. As you have that, take the right foot, bring it over to the left, and feel the length of that heel reaching your side body. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep reaching that leg. As you're ready, bring the foot back to what you think is square to your hips. Wrap the hand up by the ear and around to the waist. Square yourself before you roll up. Pulling the shoulders back, articulate yourself up. Come forward of your hips, rounding over, best you can. Articulate up to finish it. Place both arms onto the bar, press the bar down, and hold. Now, check your arms. Are they straight? Are you lifted? Can you just get your mind for a moment? Bring your chest forward, shoulders back. Slowly release the bar, let go, lie back, wiggle your body out. Yeah, wiggles are so good. Twyla Tharp is a choreographer in New York. Some people know of her, some don't. If you ever take the time in your life to watch an interview with her, it's worth it. 3 minutes, YouTube. She doesn't stop moving, so you can talk to her, and she's just going to keep moving across the room. So if you want to talk to her more, you have to follow her. Yes.
You have to follow her in that position.
If you can, why not, right? Right? And so that's why I really encourage, wiggle in between. You have permission from me to wiggle however you like. You can change your outfits as long as we feel safe. All good? Okay, so let's take the time to now play with our legs more. We're going to swing ourselves around, bringing our feet towards this side of the wall. We'll lie on our backs. Your leg springs are hanging beside your breathing bar, your push-through bar, your roll-back bar. Lots of words. Where should we go? You want to have a right angle arm position, and that tells you where your hands are on the bar and how far to be away from the bar. So put your hands on the uprights. Correct. Place your thumbs with your fingers. Keep straight wrists. Yes. Draw your elbows in. This is a really good position because you know you can get, and I'm going to slide you up just a tiny bit, a right angle. Okay, does that make sense for some people? We're going to put our thumbs with our fingers. Right, everybody wants to grip, but we're going to put our thumbs with our fingers so we're a bladed hand. Does that make sense? Correct. Mark, do you think you can take your thumbs and put them with your pointer finger? Correct. What this does is stop you from gripping. So what do you have to use then if you can't grip? Something below that, right? If you do grip, you're using from your upper neck into your jaw. If you don't grip, you have to use something below in your armpits. Can you pull your armpits down to your hips? Right. Mark, if you'll watch me, if your shoulders were allowed, bring them in like this. Yeah, now everybody press your elbows towards each other so they become more square. That's your arm position. Now, we're doing leg springs, and she's talking about our arms. This is your setup. You'll always come back to this, whatever we're doing. Now, release that and put your feet in the straps. As you advance in Pilates, depending on how you want to go, that arm position changes. This specific arm position is always going to be true unless somebody tells you otherwise. So hands go back up. If you have any injury in your shoulder or you find that you're getting tense, you can press your arms down beside you. Do not let the springs then shoot you through the Cadillac. Does that make sense? If you find that you slide at any point in this exercise, it's because your abs gave up something and are not staying engaged. Play with that. Don't admonish it. It's a telltale. It's like you're playing poker with yourself. Let the poker tell you what's going on. Bend your knees into your chest. Put your heels together. If there were a toddler in the room right now, what do you think he or she might be doing? Correct. Now this exercise, I need that tone between your inner thighs to remain no matter where you are in space. If one arm's up, both arms up. If one arm's down, both arms are down. Yeah, you're very light, so it's likely you're going to slide. We'll find out, but we just don't want you to go over the edge of the mat, okay? So abs are down. Everybody's breathing. Are your armpits down so your neck is easy? If you can see me and rotate your neck, you know that's true. With your tailbones long, now press your legs out to a working level, which is straight but engaged. We're going to do leg circles. Let's do the first one. Go ahead and lift your legs up a little bit. Separate them as wide as the Cadillac. Take them down towards the mat wherever your back stays anchored. Zip your heels together. The toddler's here, and then let your legs come back up. Pause. You are now back to where your working level was. When you do that, and we're ready to go again, we're going to go ahead and lift the legs just a little bit. Carve out the top of the shape of a heart. Draw your legs down to the point of the bottom of a heart in your mind. This is an excellent technique, resisting up to sculpt the shape of your thighs and also to make it uniform. Inhale, lift up, separate, go around, come down on a point, and then resist up. Beautiful. As you proceed, feel your upper abs working. Feel your abs stay on the mat, no gap. We're going to go up, draw a heart, bring it down with our inner thighs. 8 total. Stability, that's one goal. Symmetry is another. Length, reach through your head, reach through your tailbone. Milk the springs. Something tells me we're on 7. One more time as you're ready. If you're still good, I'd like to do reverse. Draw your heels together down. If you're not still good, you can always pause by bending your knees in. Now let's do the heart backwards and go at an angle up and in with a little engagement down to the tip of the heart. It's your heart. If my hands can slide underneath your back, you'll have to work even harder to not let that happen. Yes. Now, I'm going to keep talking. Don't fight me at all. Yeah, I'm pretty strong, but there's just no point. Good job. Good job, right? I know, it's so tempting, isn't it? So, yeah. Keep your abs down. What number are we on? Does anybody want to guess? 6. Yes! That's called teamwork. Yeah, keep anchoring into me more, 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 more. Yeah, never not. Once you have your 8, you're going to bend your knees in and relax your arms down beside you. Yeah. Now, if your straps on your feet are not on the arch of your foot, adjust that. I don't want the balls of your feet holding onto the straps. That's similar to your thumb clenching. If the balls of your feet are grabbing onto the straps, then your hip flexors are having to fire as a default. It's not a choice, it's just a reciprocal inhibition. It's just something that happens. So we're going to set that back up, trying to keep them more on our arches, and you keep adjusting it. That's again why I like sticky socks, because once they're there, they don't usually move, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so hands go back up. Try to find that nice position, the right angle. Now, a little check that I do for myself is I push into the bar, but I also pull on the bar at the same time. That enhances what I want. Does that make sense? If you push and pull, you get an isometric, activated contraction. Yes, Bonnie, did you feel that, how that just locked you right in? So your upper body's set. Now we're going to do what's called walking. With that toddler in the room, lengthen your legs out to a working level, whatever you think that is. They will be slightly turned out so you can use your inner thighs. This is such a tiny walk. Take your right foot down half a foot, then take your left foot down half a foot. Can you do that without the back of your knees? Could you fire up your glutes and inner thighs? You're going to walk down 6 times, whatever you think you're doing, then come back up 6 times. Even if my count's funny. Here goes 3 up, 4 up, 5 up, 6 up. We're up to the top. Yeah. Now, I'm going to show you another version. That was called the tiny one, the petite one. Now we're going to do a mid-stride one. So go ahead, leave your right foot where it is and drop the left foot down a stride. Now don't move that left foot and take the right one down a stride. Don't move the right one, now take the left one down a stride. Now can you come home with that same concept? Only one leg moves, the other one stays stock still. Right, till you come up. Now, we're going to do a third version. Why? So you have choices. If you don't have choices in life, what are we doing? Anchor those arms, push, pull. Take your right leg to the floor. Reach your left toe to the ceiling. How long can you get? Is your back still anchored? Is your stomach still in? Are you gripping with your thumbs? Now, your heels are going to pass by each other like ships in the night. And we're going to do a huge scissor Kimbra. That's it. Reach that top leg up and through the strap. Put the other one on the mat. Oh, now reach. Slowly. Not your knees. More core, Mark. I'm coming for you. You're my new best friend this week. No, yeah. Right. Do it again. Ships passing in the night. Reach to the ceiling. Reach to the mat. Touch the mat. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. One more side. Right. Now very controlled. When you think you're even, both heels come up. Bend your knees in. Relax your arms down. Wiggle your head left and right. So we did petite, middle, medium, and grand. Giving you choices. All good? Okay, now again, I'm going to just say a few things that are safety oriented. If your head, neck, and hands are irritated, it's a great time to leave them down. This way you can test, did I do the work before? Okay, if you want that upper body action, then you put your arms back up. Either way, we're going to do frogs. When you're ready with the heels together, never separating in this particular exercise, pull your knees in as snug as you can. Keep your tailbone down on the mat as long as you can. Lengthen your legs out to a lower working level than you're used to. Pause there, squeeze the toddler. Now slowly resist in. Let the knees bend. Keep the anchored abs on the mat. Use the springs and milk the movement. I'm going to keep pulling your rib cage into you. This is going to be a big journey and a fun journey for you. Lengthen yourself out. Push through your legs. Find your inner thighs. Now squeeze them so tight you forge a diamond in there. Now slowly bend in and add carrots. How big can that diamond be? How controlled and forged?
You want us to come down straight and then come in?
Correct. You're just going to go out and straight in. Yep, nothing fancy. Another day we'll do fancier things. Correct. Let's say we need 8. I'm still going to come for you because I really want this part of your abs to be into the mat more. When you think you've gotten to your 8th one, press your legs all the way out. Keep them straight and let the springs lift them up to the ceiling. Once they're up at the ceiling, let them relax there for a moment. Let the straps stretch you with straight legs. Let them hold you and love on you. Yep. Yes, Mark. Very good. Nice, Lainey, Mimi, Bonnie. Great, Kimbra. Sorry, Kathy's going to follow. Let your arms come down. Let your legs stay there. Relax your shoulders and your head and neck. Now, knowing that you have partners to the side of you and you're not sure how long their legs are, gently let your legs open into a V and allow the straps again to hold you here. With your thumbs, gently place them into the crease of your groin, right on the front side of your body. Yeah, so not the inner pelvic floor groin, but the one right by your hip flexors. Once you get your hands right there in the crease of your groin, push your hips towards the mirror so you can feel a stretch in your pelvis. Correct. Right. Might even feel a little bit more like that. You keep this in though. Yes, in opposition. Nicely done. Now we're going to do that nice Z stretch. So gently bend your knees. With this mindset, I want you to take the right heel down into the outside of the Cadillac. And then bend the knees so that you get a stretch. Correct. Be very careful. It's dangerous on your knees. Correct. And then with the other leg, the left leg, you can have it bent, or you could keep it straight out to the left side. Correct. You're playing with your own abilities. You're not going to hurt yourself. Your abs don't stop working, so pull into your spinal column. As you're ready to come out of the stretch, gently switch or segue over to the other side, bending the left knee, drawing the heel down. That's the first action. Then the leg at the sky, you can choose. It either bends with you, or you can straighten it up and out to the side. If you press through your heel, you'll get an active release, and that'll stay with you for the day. As you're ready to come out of that, you choose, bring your knee in, bring both knees in, release the straps off your feet. Fabulous. Wiggle around for just a moment or two. Everybody good? Now, I hope your cores are on because we're going to need to roll up in order to rise up. Once you've unpacked your back a little bit, because you've been laying there, that's why we wiggle a little bit. You can keep your knees bent or straight as you choose. Arms come by your ears. Hands are going to bypass those nice breathing bars without getting hit, so no karate chops. Nice move, Kimbra. She just moved herself so she doesn't hit equipment. Bring your hands to the ceiling. Lift yourself up. Roll forward and stretch to your toes. Right. Now with the knees bent, you can do it. Then straighten the legs and feel the full stretch if your body allows. You're perfectly facing what we call the push-through bar. This is what we need. I want to do it, I believe, on one red spring. Let me confirm, red slider or blue slider?
Blue slider.
Let's do it on a blue spring, where we're going to take the bar, unhook this spring that's wrapped on it.
Hold the bar, too. Let the bar do the thing.
And once you have unhooked it, put that blue spring on the right side of the bar on the eyelet. Yes, and then have... Upper. Thank you. Good question. And then, Lainey, if you'll take the centerpiece and put it over to here. So it just lines up with the eyelet, more or less. And take off the red. We're taking the red off last. Great. So you just had a chance to set up some equipment for yourself. Very well done. Okay. All we're doing is keeping it safe for ourselves, and now we're going to practice our teaser. So releasing the bar where it is, find your way back down onto the mat. You're going to lower yourself underneath the bar with your head at the mirror and your feet towards me. Mark, good job. Nice spin. Yeah, break dance it around. Good work. Okay, so where do we need this nice little bar? Yeah. You're going to get to adjust where it suits you, but what I'm looking for your setup is when you pull the bar towards your face, it comes so close to your nose, you have to rotate your head to the side. Yep, Mark, you're a little too far, so come this way, just a skosh. There you go, that's plenty. Kathy, I think you look good. Kimber, can you pull back on your bar a little bit? Can you go back just a little bit more that way? There you go. Okay, we're just working with a contemporary classic brain, trying to figure out how this fits you all. So we've already done some arm movements. With your legs, you can keep them bent, feet flat, legs together. Still kind of a toddler in the room. This gives you security. Try to touch your heels to heel. You do not have to touch toes to toe. Bend your elbows wide to the side of the room. See if you can touch the mat with the back of your arms in this position. Once you have that idea, are your abs still on the mat? Pull them down. Then reach your arms overhead, rotating your head to avoid the bar touching your nose. Once you're in this straight position with your arms, double check, are your upper abs anchored and on the mat? Excellent work, everyone. Carefully rotate your head again the opposite direction, bend the bar wide, bringing the arms through until they come straight again. Those are preps. You get 3 to practice. Bend your elbows wide, avoid knocking your face. Reach your arms back, keep your abs anchored. Find your range that works for you. Bend your elbows wide, let your arms come up. Great. Now that's 2, let's do one more prep. As we're coming back through on this one, here you are anchoring. Now we're going to prepare the ending of our 3rd prep. Bend your elbows wide. As your arms come straight, lift your head up. Push the bar up, sit up. Kathy, yep, that's it. Mark, yep, follow who you see. Stay there with your feet down. Sit as tall as you can. Yes. Now squeeze your legs together, squeeze your toddler together, straighten your arms upward. Now that you have this, everyone, can you push your chest forward? Squeeze your legs together, roll your spine down, but keep pushing your hands upwards in resistance. Use the bar to help you feel your spinal column equally move. Keep your legs together, go all the way down till your head is on the mat. Bend your elbows wide. Reach your arms overhead. Keep your upper abs anchored. Excellent. Bring your arms back through, bending them. Straighten your arms. Now lift your head and your chest, push up. Stay here and offer your chest forward. Bend your elbows as wide as you can down, keep your chest forward, push your arms back up. 1, we're going to do 3. 2, be kind to yourself. 3rd time up. Now we're all lifted. Take your time, straight arms, squeeze your legs together, roll your spine down, push your arms up. Kathy and Mark, you guys just got ahead of us. We're still on the 2nd one. You 2 are so fast. Yeah, roll yourself down. Don't worry. We're just figuring it all out. It's only week 3 for me. Bend your elbows wide. Reach your arms overhead again. Yes, you get to repeat the same thing. That's kind of nice. Bend your elbows wide. Now with your arms straight, I need you to choose either straight legs or keep your legs where they are. Lift your chest up. Push yourself up into the teaser that you want to see today. Legs squeezed together. Now, if your legs are up, you're going to lower and lift them just an inch, down and up. Not 5 inches, just an inch. 2, ooh, 3. Now keep your legs up. Roll all of your body down. Heels and head touch at the same time. Beautiful. Gently allow the bar to go up towards the ceiling so that you can release it. Yeah, without snapping it. See what you can do with the chest lift. Nice, Mimi. And then relax. Not bad for a teaser. I know, right? What are we doing? We're so crazy. Have a seat up as you're ready. Spin yourself around. Okay, so we're going to do this nice pelvic lift in one long body. Your feet are going to end up being up on here. Go ahead and let go, Mark, although it's tempting to grab. I get it. So there's a lot of ways to get into this exercise. Typically, you lie back, you want your toes on the bar, and your legs are straight. See if you can find that for yourself. Don't move the bar, whatever you do. Just the toes, not the ball of the feet. Right. You kind of have to figure this out because this is a great foot calf cramper in this moment. I like parallel in this position. I need your pelvis to stay still. It doesn't stay tucked, it doesn't stay arched, it's just in neutral. Upper abs are down, arms stay beside you. If you can, with your toes hip width apart, pull the bar down with your toes. Use the back of your legs bending your knees. Stay in control where you can. If you're not sure, you let the bar come back to home. Now push your legs down and through the window towards the mirror. Very slow. Are your toes on? I need at least 8, if not 10. All toes. Now bend your knees again. You're showing your ability to control your body while in motion. Your instructor's testing to see what's going to happen, because then she'll know how to progress you. Straightening your legs back up. Did your toes stay on, or did the ball of the foot jump into the party? Right. Keep thinking about that. As you bend your knees, it's your pelvic floor. It's the back of your thighs. Pressing back through the window, you've started to figure out I do 3 preps. I'm checking to see how light you can make your toes and how deep you can make your core. Your core is instructing your toes what to do. That was 2. Straighten the legs all the way, Kathy. When you go up, give yourself that nice straightened feeling. That's it. Then pull them back to you. Tailbone down the whole time. No curling it. Talk about getting a really implied stretch. When you come back up for this last one, I need those toes to know where the bar is. Keep your legs straight. Now you're going to get to do a nice reverse pelvic lift. So when you're ready, let your tailbone lift off the mat. Push the bar away. Then your sacrum. Then your mid-back. Go as high as you think is reasonable. Excellent. And then retreat. Go back the other way. Reach your armpits. Reach your side waist. Reach your hips for the mirror. And your tailbone. I know, it's so cruel. All the way down. I so do, Mimi. I am on you. You're a very diligent student, so I know your body's trying for this. There you go. Let me know if that works or doesn't. If not, we'll do the little white ones. Good. Now you're going to bend it. I appreciate you guys getting ahead of me. I understand it. You can finish it. Let's try this one. Yeah, sometimes these work better because you get more grip. Thanks, everybody. We're just fixing safety so we can all work together. These are slightly dangerous, so that's why you hear me kind of amping up what you can or cannot do. So with straight legs, I know you're going nowhere. Bend your knees down. Press your legs through. Better with just your toes? I know it's frustrating. Straighten your legs. Now, in one uniform movement, bend your knees back in. Press your legs up. Roll your pelvis up. Roll your spine up. Stay up there. Are your legs straight? Are you on your neck? Get off of it. Get on your shoulders. Press your arms down. Lift your hips up. Now, reach your sit bone for the mirror and roll and touch it with your tailbone. Straight legs the whole way. Here's your length. All the way down. Beautiful example, Kimbra. Nice, Mimi. One more time. Bending your knees. Pushing them through the window. Pulling them back into you. There's no way to muscle this. You have to core it all the way. Legs go up. Body follows. Stay with straight legs. Find the height on the shoulders, not the neck. Then lengthen your side waist. Reach it for your heels and roll yourself down. All the way with straight legs. And then gently let the bar go once you're home. Let your feet come down. Let your legs lay flat on the mat. Mark, join us. We're going to bring everything down. There you go. Let your legs go long. Let the bar go. Mark. Let the bar go to the ceiling and let it go. There you go. Nice long legs. Now for a moment, close your eyes and uncrinkle everything around your sockets. With your tongue, pull it away from the top of your mouth. With your neck, there should be a gentle arc in it. With your low back, there should be a gentle arc. Now, in this moment, I need you to breathe into your stomach. I rarely say that. But now, when you breathe in, let your stomach distend up and out towards the top of the room. And on the exhale, let it flutter back down into you like a tissue, a feather, a leaf. 2 more times. Let it extend. Let it fall. Last one. In this moment, offer yourself a gift of gratitude, an affirmation for being here today. For getting yourself in group, offer this group a community affirmation. Being connected is what keeps us connected. Showing up is what makes the connection. And then in your mind's eye, in the deepest part of your heart, offer up your powerhouse, your Pilates practice to Cindy. If it weren't for her, we all wouldn't be here. Thank you. Great work. Let's clean up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great work, everybody. Thank you, video. Come back. Watch it again. Nicely done. Was that good?
Yeah, great.